Today is Monday, March the 9th, 2026. My name is Tom, and this is your Ready Core Daily Brief. On today's show, in an emergency, your first job isn't to fix it. It's to stop it from getting worse. We'll get to that in just a minute. First, let's get you up to speed with the latest from the RISAT team and your Daily Sit Rep.
This is your AmCon Daily Sit Rep for March the 9th, 2026. Up first today, airline passengers nationwide are facing significant delays at TSA security checkpoints due to a shortage of workers amid a partial federal government shutdown. Airports including Houston, William P. Hobby, and Louis Armstrong New Orleans International reported security wait times up to 3.5 hours. The shutdown, which began February the 13th, has left many TSA employees working without pay. With spring break travel surging, airlines advise passengers to arrive 3 to 4 hours early to avoid missing flights. In other news, U.S. gas prices have risen sharply as ongoing conflict in Iran disrupts global energy markets. The national average for regular gasoline stands at $3.41 per gallon, up from $2.98 just a week ago. The conflict has impacted critical oil supply routes through the Persian Gulf, causing crude oil prices to spike rapidly. Authorities recommend motorists reduce fuel use where possible and use apps like Gas Buddy to find the best prices. Protest activity and civil unrest continue to pose a risk across the country. Numerous groups have planned demonstrations with increased potential for violence following recent clashes involving ICE officers. Members are urged to maintain high situational awareness when in public, avoid known protest areas if possible, and report any suspicious behavior to authorities or the RISAT team via Signal Chat. Turning to weather, a widespread pattern of showers and thunderstorms is expected across the Midwest and Central and Southern Plains on Tuesday, with threats of severe weather and flash flooding. The Pacific Northwest and Northern Rockies will see continued rain and heavy snow in higher elevations. Much of the country will experience above-average temperatures, with some areas approaching record highs. Gusty winds combined with low humidity create fire weather concerns over the central and southern high plains. Looking ahead, the Southeast Florida teams will hold their monthly meetup on March the 14th at Markham Park in Sunrise, Florida, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. The focus will be on the March preparedness topic of security and defense. All members in the area are encouraged to attend. Members can access the American Contingency Members-Only site to get the full report and more in-depth analysis of today's stories, along with practical preparedness tips, training opportunities, and resources to help you, your family, and your neighborhood stay crisis ready.
You know, there's a moment in every real emergency when everything just seems to slow down. Somebody falls off a ladder, a car accident happens in front of you, or a deep cut that won't stop bleeding. In that moment, you don't have a hospital or a trauma team. You have whatever's in your head, whatever's in your hands, and whatever's in your kit. And the first priority is not fixing the injury. It's stabilization. This week's word of the week is stabilize. To stabilize just means taking immediate action to stop a situation from getting worse until more advanced care becomes available. In medical emergencies, the first few minutes matter a lot more than people realize. Severe bleeding, airway problems, shock, these can all turn survivable injuries into fatal ones quickly. Prepared households understand something simple and sometimes uncomfortable. The first responder is usually the person who's already there. Stabilization is not advanced medicine. It's a disciplined action. Stop the bleeding, protect the airway, and prevent further harm, then call for help. You are not trying to perform surgery. You are buying time. Time for EMS, for a hospital, for better care. But minutes matter. And calm, practiced households bridge that gap between incident and arrival. So tonight I want you to take 15 minutes and review your primary medical kit. I want you to check for 3 things. Number 1, bleeding control. Do you have a tourniquet, pressure bandage, gauze, something to stop bleeding? Number 2 is protective gloves, hopefully on the outside, somewhere where you can get to them quickly. And number 3, a reliable way to call for help. By the way, if you ever let your phone get down under 25%, you're violating this one. All right. After you've done that, review the basic steps for controlling severe bleeding. No new gear, just verification. If you need help, we have courses on the platform that you can take today. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about the most common stabilization failure, hesitation, and how mental rehearsal removes it before an emergency even happens. Thanks as always for listening to the Ready Core Daily Brief. If you're already a member, make sure to check out today's resources on the members only platform or on your phone app. And if you're not a member yet, head over to readycore.net to join the network and start building your resilience today. I'm Tom Rigsby. Stay alert, stay ready, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow.